Starting to sweat. I'm in a SaunaSpace again today. Why, you might ask? Because you guys know that I hate these things. I think it's highway robbery that they charge $3,000 for a little stick frame, some canvas, and some near-infrared sauna bulbs that are $10 to $25. But in all fairness, this is probably DIY near-infrared sauna test like number 14. The reason that I'm in here today, again, is because I want to test everything. Before I release the DIY near-infrared sauna book and the video course that teaches you how to build a more effective one of these for about $200 to $300, it's not going to be the prettiest looking thing. There won't be any wood and stuff like that, fancy panels or anything, but you also won't need a bunch of tools and a workshop in order to build it. So it'll be accessible for a lot of people. And for those that can't afford or don't have space for like a tall stand-up, actually, you'd be surprised. I'm gonna do a full review video on this SaunaSpace unit. This thing is huge. This is the farthest thing from a small portable sauna that I've ever seen. This canvas deal, and this is part of the problem with, right now it looks like I'm sweating halfway decent, but my lower half, which I won't show you, basically from my hips down is cold. And so it's a totally different experience than a stand-up wooden far-infrared sauna, which I still prefer. The bulbs can still work, but there's a better way to do it. So one of the things that I've noticed is that this fabric cabin is ginormous. This takes up more space in this room than a two-person stand-up wooden sauna, which is crazy to me. I never knew that it was that big. But the reason why is because right now, just since I've had this video on, I'm getting too hot on this side. So what you have to do is switch and rotate like a rotisserie. So now I'm on the other side. And so it takes a little bit of extra space, I think, to do that. So they've, accounted for this, I believe. I don't know for sure. But at any rate, this sauna takes up a ton of room, and it's definitely, I would say it's a colder sauna. The ambient air temperature in here is definitely colder, especially in the pockets. Usually in a wooden sauna or a steam sauna, heat accumulates in the top, and this just doesn't do that. But I'm also in Florida right now. There was a heat index yesterday of like 100 and something. And so I was already sweating just from doing the treadmill before I came in here. So this by no means is indicative of, this sauna just providing this. But the main reason I'm in here is just because I want to test everything that's available on the market. I want to make sure that when I release the book, that there is nothing else better. And I want to make sure that you guys have all the takeaways on how to make your DIY solution. For those that can't afford or don't have space for a big sauna, I want you to be able to make it as effective as possible. And the only way to do that is to test every single thing on the market. So I've got another zip-up tent portable sauna that just came in yesterday. I'll be doing that tomorrow. Maybe I'll give you a sneak peek of that. What do you guys think? Should I set up, I don't really use social media too much, but I find it hard to shoot videos like this every day, and people are kind of sending in emails asking, did you finish this? Are you still working on the DIY thing? Blah, blah, blah. Should I set up like an Instagram account or something and just put a daily picture and a caption as to what I'm working on, so that you have some sort of idea that, hey, it's probably going to be, 2 weeks before I get X done, or, I'm working on this, but it's taking a long time. It's probably 2 months from being finished, or whatever. Let me know what you think in the comments. Hope you guys are doing great.